Good morning, everybody. Christopher from Serene Education with my analysis this morning for the majors. Starting with the euro against US dollar. So let's have a look at the euro against US dollar. Opening up the chart using my Forex Made Ezee template. Just starting with the monthly time frame. Let's have a closer look and see how things are panning out. So we finished the month of April with an indecision candle after the previous month, March, giving us a nice bearish candle below the 50 period moving average on this time frame. So if we look and see what is in order, we've got the 50 above price and the 200 above price. So trend direction is clearly still to the downside. We have been through a lot of consolidation or hesitation recently, so the clear case that we had a nice bearish engulfing candle 2 months ago instilled that we should still be looking for euro negativity. Having said that, on the April candle close, we still haven't had a continuation unfolding. We have a indecision candle, which is a sign that we need to be still remain vigilant. So as we head into May, we're looking for the continuation selling to take place. We do have a viable target level, which will be the 2015 and 2016 low point as a viable target level. The RSI is still below the midpoint and still consolidating at the moment now, but clearly over the last couple of months we have not made a new low. MACD fast down below the slowdown, and the histograms are below the midpoint, but the histograms as well are starting to weaken. So our prognosis on this time frame is we should be looking for continued selling. We're just holding the line or consolidating within a negative trend. So here again, I'm just going to draw a line on my 50 period moving average to indicate where that level is, and then drop down to that weekly time frame. So to refresh the chart, so now you can see the line. Yeah, there's the 50. We have the 200 above as well, which represents still resistance. The 50 period moving average is also above that level, so we're trading still in a negative trend. The RSI is below the midpoint. Okay, the only difference here is the RSI is still flatlining. It's not getting weaker as we've driven low, so there again, just play caution to the wind on that particular aspect. The MACD, not great at all. No real trend directional movement over here. It's still negative on both points, but there's not a lot of the moving averages moving away from each other to really show this sign of strength continuation. There again, please remain vigilant. You'll see last week's candle close is an inverted hammer, which is a sign of a reversal. There again, just be vigilant, because a reversal on a downside, we could see a further retracement to the upside in that case. We're still looking for that negativity. However, last week's candle close emphasized a reversal, so there again we have a strong foundation. If we have a strong foundation, we need to see continuation of that. If I draw a line on the previous consolidation levels, you'll see that price has been quite worried. A lot of hesitation, then a breakout, then we got hesitation yet again. So please remain cautious on this particular pair. We do have a lot of US data out. Non-farm payroll was mixed last week. We have a lot of the US data out this week. So keep an eye on the macros just to kind of help us, guide us where we need to be looking at it in terms of looking ahead. Today we have the EU economic forecast from 10 a.m. onwards. So keep an eye on that stat. I think it's a figure that will come out sometime during the course of today, but from 10 o'clock onwards, have a look and see how things pan out on that side.